Okay, so this is going to be the Q&A of answering all of the questions that people have. So they're letting the followers know. I will post this. It's going to be quite short, and I kind of want to just let it die down, right? So the show is finally over. I am finally free, and to my followers that actually follow this show, for Travel Tuesday, we are doing Travel Tuesday today, so it's really exciting. Me and Raven just have to deliberate between two different locations. It's kind of interesting that Utah, hi everybody, Utah has so many ghost towns, and there's so many different places and wonderful things to see. So anyone that is going to continue to follow this channel, basically what it is Raven and I, Raven is my teenage daughter, what we do is we try to travel once a week. We started doing this because the pandemic really has hit teenagers really hard, and they're isolated from their friends and things like that, right? All of the drawings behind me are from my sister, Jessica. She is a great artist. First and foremost, she is a mother, so she just does it as a hobby. I did employ her to do one book with me, and I will have to give away the rest of those books. In my past life, I was an author. And the very last time that I went on tour, we did this challenge where you had to write a book in 30 days from start to finish. Like, so writing it, editing it, and getting it published. I was at the Tucson Book Festival with, trying to think of who, Noam Chomsky was there. And Noam Chomsky has written like 600 books. I don't know. I think the man just shits out books every single month. Okay, so we have enough people here that I'm going to answer all of the burning questions, and then I kind of just want to let it rest, if that's okay with everybody. It's been a very hard 2 seasons on the #1 show on Sunday night. As you know, Deavan and Jihoon, I understand that everybody was really invested in their relationship, and it's understandable because you guys got to see a unique perspective of a long-distance relationship at the very beginning. So when season 1, go back to season 1, right? There is going to be a tell-all, but Deavan and Jihoon are not going to be on the tell-all, you guys. I'm very sorry about that. I don't know who's going to be on the tell-all, quite honestly. I know that there was a lot of friction this season. If you think about it, think about this. So you have filming, right? And then a pandemic hits, and then everybody goes batshit crazy, and then online world, man, has gone berserk because of the pandemic. Anyway, I gotta get traveling. So let's do this real quick. So in the opening scene, it's Las Vegas, right? That was only the second time that Deavan and Jihoon had been together, and she was already pregnant. So that was February of last year, and then Taeyoung was born April of last year. And if you remember, I was the one that actually filmed. No, she did not cheat on him, okay? So I'm going to answer all your burning questions, but I'm going to ask that you guys kind of be just a little bit civil for a moment, all right? We're all adults. We're all out here trying to make our way in the world, and unfortunately, their relationship was very public, so I'm going to publicly answer these questions, okay? Now, the #1 question that everybody keeps asking me is Jihoon going to be able to see Taeyoung? That is a very good question. Now, no matter what I say, you're not going to believe me, so I'm just going to give you facts, all right? And then I will let you decide. If you follow both Deavan and Jihoon long enough, I think you'll start to understand the relationship dynamic, because they were 2 very different people that probably did not belong together. They're just way too different, and it happens. There are specific personality types that just don't mesh well together, all right? So, fact, South Korea has a 2-week quarantine. Fact, where I live in Utah, there is no quarantine. Fact, Taeyoung can't fly by himself. Right? He can't fly by himself. So, what's cheaper? 2 tickets or 1 ticket? Fact, if Deavan goes there, she can't go there because she has another child, right? So, it's actually cheaper for somebody to come here, especially with the fact that it's safer, especially where I live. Jihoon knows where I live. Jihoon knows where the children are. He has every ability to come here. There is absolutely not one thing that is stopping him from coming here. So, let's take Taeyoung. Taeyoung is the most important person in this equation. Is it better for the father to come here or to have 2 people go to South Korea, sit in quarantine for 2 weeks, then see him for a couple days because you've got that 2 weeks, and then fly back? Or would it be better for the father to come here? And no, how am I, okay, how would I stop him? There is absolutely no person on this earth stopping him. There's no legal thing. So you're going to have to get past that yourself. And you are actually going to be blocked, which I can't do right now, but I will. I remember your face. So I am not stopping him. Now, that's it. No, because he is not allowed to, the way you treat him, he won't have to see me. What do I have to do with him? I have nothing to do with him. And I treat him the way that he deserves to be treated. You don't know. You have no idea. And we don't talk. He blocked me. So, there you go. That answers that question. So, I want you guys, you can see. So, where would he spend in the States? Well, where would Deavan go if she went there? She would have to get a hotel room. He can get a hotel room. Or, I swore at him on one episode. Okay? All right. Let's do this. Let's see. Hide live video. I guess we'll just go like that. Yep. There we go. I hid. I didn't block, but I hid. Okay. So, no, he would not have to be in quarantine. Well, if he went back. So think about that. So, I think that if he goes back, there's an exemption for people that are citizens of Korea. So there is an exemption. But Deavan is not a citizen of Korea, and Taeyoung is a dual citizen. He would still be required to do the quarantine. So there you go. There's nothing stopping him. You guys can watch him. You can see everything unfolding because that's all that you're going to believe. There's no reason to believe me. There's no reason to believe him. Just watch. Just watch as it unfolds and see how long it takes for him to come and see his son, because there is nothing stopping him. The only thing that I wouldn't even be a part of it. So it's silly. I have nothing to do with Jihoon. He's blocked me. I don't look at him. I don't talk to him. There's no reason to. It's just silly. Okay? So what was the second question? Because that's what everybody asked me. I should have written it down because I knew I'd be a little bit nervous doing this live stream. Yeah, I agree. Deavan should not be the only one making the effort. Okay, so another side note is, yes, they are getting divorced. It is not going to be publicized. I'm really sorry that it happened. I understand that everybody was invested in it. We all did our best. I know that everybody's confused about the timeline. What you have to understand is remember, go back to January. That is when the pandemic first hit in China, and China and Korea Peninsula, it all hit at that time. And Deavan was supposed to be coming back in March, but all of the flights got canceled. So, and it shouldn't be. Exactly. The divorce should not be publicized. I think at this point, the best thing for people to do is, if you like Jihoon, follow Jihoon. Follow his journey. Enjoy his journey. If you like Deavan, follow her journey. Enjoy her journey. Follow her YouTube channel. Her and Chris make really good videos together on YouTube, Family Vanny. Do that. But it doesn't help either side if you think about it. Like, if you care about Jihoon, it doesn't help Jihoon for you to go and bully Deavan, because Deavan is the one financially supporting the children. Okay? I know I need to take a drink. Ugh. It's too early. Okay. So I think that is the number one question that everybody has. Also, a lot of people were mad at me for sharing the wedding pictures. I've been waiting over a year and 2 months to share those pictures. Deavan was so beautiful that day. Drusilla was so beautiful that day. I wanted to share those memories, and so I will be taking them down probably today at some point. All right? Now, by the age of 18, Taeyoung would need to choose a country, but it all depends on the laws. Taeyoung does have dual citizenship. When he is 18, he can decide to not be a Korean citizen, but if he does keep it, he will have to serve in the Korean military. We've spoken with some lawyers. What they're trying to see is if there would be a way to serve in the American military over there and see if it would count. But, I mean, that's years away. You know, he's not even 2 yet. And for all we know, there could be peace in South Korea, between North and South Korea. That's what I would really like to see. So, all right. What I'm going to do, though, is from now on, I do want to leave Jihoon out of it. He has nothing to do with my life. I was never married to him. My job is to be a good grandmother to his grandson. Or his grandson. His son. Sorry, guys. And that's what I do. I take care of him. When he cries, I pick him up. When he's hungry, I feed him. That's it. That's all I can do. That's my only duty. That is my only duty. So I will, as you know, I love my grandchildren deeply. They are safe with me. I believe in peaceful parenting, and I know a lot of people that watch the show do not believe in peaceful parenting. I get plenty of emails from people that tell me nasty things to do. I will not do that. I think even if you were to be for harsh discipline, I still believe that it is the grandparents' job to love and cuddle and sneak those cookies when mom says no. That's what I believe. I am the grandmother. I am not the mother. I am not the father. I am just the grandmother. Now with Drusilla, yes, it is a little bit different. That is because her father figure has always been my husband. Deavan has always been a single mother with her. She does have complete and full custody, despite what everybody likes to believe. And Drusilla's solid is my husband. And they've had a good, strong relationship, and it was very difficult on me and my husband when Deavan was living in Korea. It was heartbreaking to be without Drusilla when I was with her every single day of her life. We ended up doing many live streams. I want to thank Facebook for that. Without Facebook, I probably wouldn't have been able to have that really close connection with Drusilla, and at night when she woke up, I would eat breakfast with her, and it was really good. So I want to let you guys know that everything is fine. Everything is going to work out. And if you follow Jihoon long enough, I think the truth will be seen, because nobody can tell you the truth. The truth is something that you have to witness, and we all know that. Because everything online, everything on TV is manipulated and skewed one way or another. There is no way to not have a bias. There is no way not to have a favorite, or sometimes you like someone so much that you delude yourself into what to believe. So, in the end, just watch both of them and see what happens. Because then you yourself, the person, the fan, will be able to come to the truth, because you will see it over time. And that really is kind of how it works with relationships, because we've all gone on crappy first dates, right? We've all gone on crappy dates. We've all had relationships. We're all old enough to know that sometimes relationships change, where at the beginning it's this beautiful, wonderful, fantastic thing. Of course they're not going to show that. Okay, they're not going to show anything like that. You're being silly. Okay, so that is it. That is my live stream. If you want to stay a part of this channel, which I hope you do, because me and Raven really do like traveling, and it's kind of interesting, and it gets away from all of this negativity, and we explore things. Raven really likes to explore abandoned places. Plus, it works out right now because obviously there's, you know, sickness flying everywhere. So we get to, I'm not saying to blame editing, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm saying no matter what, okay? No matter what, you will not believe anything that I say. And why should you? You should believe your own eyes. So the best thing to do, okay, the best thing to do is, if you care about Jihoon that much, because obviously you're bullying me, so you must love Jihoon. Just watch his channel. Watch his live streams. He goes live on Instagram, so I've been told. I have young girls that like worshipped him, that have literally come to me and said, Jihoon's drinking too much. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. I don't control him. I don't talk to him. I'm not his mother. Okay? So that's it. So I wanted to get that cleared up, because this is the last time I am going to answer any questions about Jihoon. Okay? So if you want to stay here and enjoy the ride, because that's what we're going to do. So right now, I'm going to deliberate with Raven on where we want to go. And that's it. Okay, so the show is now over. I am free, and I would like to be free. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I do appreciate it, and I hope that answers the question with Jihoon. I know it leaves it a little bit open-ended, but as I stated, the truth, only you can find out the truth. And the best way to see the truth is to watch him yourself. Okay? All right, for those of you that are going to be joining us on our Travel Tuesday, hopefully in the next hour we will know where we're going to go. Okay? Bye, guys.